we always up to play against each other, and even more so now because I've been injured and now I'm back. It's just more to prove to myself, not to anybody else, but to myself, that I can compete on any level. And with going against Michael, that's a good test.
And now we're going to take part in a very exciting moment always here at Chicago Stadium, the introduction of the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Sit back and enjoy this.
And now, the starting lineup for your world champion Chicago Bulls. And forward from Clemson, 6'10", Horace Grant. 6'7" forward from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. The man in the middle from San Francisco, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. A 6'2" guard from Iowa, B.J. Armstrong. From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
But as you see, Chicago, despite their tremendous success the last 3 or 4 years, have not done particularly well in the home openers. Just 2-2 in the last 4 years in their home openers. But something we should throw out here right away. The Atlanta Hawks in the last 3 years against Chicago have a record of 1 win and 14 losses. And the last time they beat Chicago here at Chicago Stadium was December 13th, 1988. George Bush had just been elected president.
I thought if George Bush is watching this, Pete, now you reminded him that he's not president anymore.
Well, we're set to go. Our officials tonight are Hugh Hollins, Ronnie Nunn, and Derek Stafford.
Probably is watching. Doesn't have anything else to do.
The 244th consecutive sellout here at Chicago Stadium, and Scottie Pippen controls for the Bulls. A near steal by Travis Mays. B.J. Armstrong guarded by Wiley. Scottie Pippen, the circle picked up by B.J. Armstrong. Bulls running. Pippen back to Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong, 18-footer. Makes it 4-0 Chicago. Number 1, now the Hawks do the same. B.J. Armstrong on the run. Michael Jordan hooks it back over to B.J. Baseline jumper for Armstrong. He has 4. The Bulls lead 6-0. The Hawks trailing by 6. Wiley looking inside. Now finds Travis Mays. His jumper from the top of the key, and the Hawks are on the board. Baseball pass down to Kevin Willis, and Willis going to have a goaltend call against Michael Jordan. Give Kevin 2.
There's a little swagger in their veins tonight.
And Dominique Wilkins on the board, his first right now from the field. We're still tied at 6. And again, Atlanta a chance for the lead. 3-pointer by Blair Rasmussen gives Atlanta a 3-point lead, 9-6. And trailing Atlanta now by 3. Michael Jordan yet to be heard from. Scottie Pippen will take it over Dominique, and Scottie Pippen has 4. He has 4. B.J. Armstrong has 4. And Marlon Wiley quickly down to Snoop Graham. Cross court to Dominique. Off the glass for 2. Dominique's 4th point.
Now here's an interesting matchup. Kevin Willis, good challenge.
And Michael Jordan always wanted to meet the challenge, as his first points, and we are tied at 11. B.J. Armstrong. Oh, beautiful pass to Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has 6, and we are tied at 13.
Well, Kevin Willis has got to do a better job of making a quick move inside like that.
That's exactly what you were talking about. Marlon Wiley calls out the play.
On that last trip, Neek had the ball in the middle. Nobody was ahead.
Snoop Graham worked himself free, passing to Dominique Wilkins. The basket's good. He drew the foul.
Courage in getting operated on 2 days after he ripped up that Achilles tendon.
There's the 4th Chicago turnover of this first quarter, and there's 2 more points for Dominique Wilkins. He has 9 first quarter points.
He got hurt. Dominique Wilkins was averaging 40 a game against the Chicago Bulls.
Michael Jordan has 5 in this first quarter to go in the first. Wilkins a little short with that one. Rebound comes out deep, though. And Jeff Sanders saves it. Back into Dominique. Double pump fake. Loose ball picked up by Kevin Willis and put home. Dominique is given all kinds of room to operate there. A real breakdown in the Chicago defense that time.
Just completely disregards matching up.
Long pass down to Moreland Wiley for 2 more Atlanta points. And the Atlanta Hawks are putting away the Bulls in this first quarter.
It makes the shot difficult and makes the little dump down pass difficult.
Mookie Blaylock now in there in the backcourt along with Snoop Graham. Michael Jordan invents another move and has a chance for a 3-point play. Quarter, but only 3 left in the shot clock. Atlanta's going to have to shoot quick here. Kevin Willis does. Comes up empty. Scottie Pippen with the ball. We'll see if he can beat the clock. He cannot. And a very good first quarter for the Atlanta Hawks, who were down 6-0, but got it back together after a 20-second timeout. And at the end of one, it's the Atlanta Hawks 28 and the Chicago Bulls 20. On the court now for Chicago. Ball rolling loose, rolls right into the hands of Dwayne Farrell, who puts it home.
Provide the firepower. They didn't do it against the Knicks.
Hawks now up by 10. Another Chicago turnover. Their 6th. Mookie Blaylock to Dwayne Farrell for 2 more. And Farrell has 4, and the Hawks lead it 32-20. Another Chicago turnover. And in frustration, a backcourt foul. I was going to call it today, too. Find out what Will was thinking about. Willis draws the double team. Good ball movement. Finds the open man, Dwayne Farrell, and he hits the open jumper. He has 6 quick points in the second quarter. Hawks by 14 with 10.5 minutes left in the half. Scottie Pippen working on Sanders. A steal by Mookie Blaylock. And Blaylock goes coast to coast for 2 more. First 2 of the night for Mookie, and the Hawks lead it by 16. And the Chicago Bulls, who had 8 turnovers in Cleveland for the entire game last night, have turned the ball over 8 times in the first half so far tonight. Rodney McCray, they're going to give him that jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled away by Mookie Blaylock. Hawks already up by 16. Adam Keefe puts 2 home. Keefe again going toward the hole. This one is blocked by Purdue, but Willis gets it back and puts it home.
Oh, that was a great effort by Kevin Willis.
Scottie Pippen left uncovered, top of the circle. Can't get that one to fall. And listen to this Chicago crowd, ecstatic at the ring ceremonies. Now they're getting boos down on the court if you're wearing a Bulls uniform. And 2 more points for Kevin Willis. Hawks lead it 42-20. They've scored 14 straight points. Michael Jordan getting ready to check back in.
Oh, he traveled.
And got away with it. Scottie Pippen, the first 2 points of the quarter for Chicago.
Side to Willis.
Willis hits another jump shot. Kevin Willis with 6 in the quarter, 16 on the night. Pippen finds Purdue underneath, and Purdue is going to make the basket, and Adam Keefe's going to be called for his first foul. Michael isolated on Dominique. Got it to fall anyway. It's away the rebound. Off to Mookie Blaylock. Blaylock pushes it down to Dominique. He'll fire over Armstrong and nail it. He's got 13. It's there. Good anticipation by Horace Grant as the Hawks turn it over. And 2 points for Will Purdue. He has 5 in the quarter. Hawks lead it by 16.
They got a chance to come out of here with a W.
Dominique over McCray. 2 more. He has 15 to 12 a.m. right here on TBS. Michael Jordan hits the open jumper. He has 14. Jordan and the Bulls on the run. Jordan stops and fires and hits it. He's got 16.
Very slow in getting back in transition.
One of the few times you'll see Michael go up, and he had no place to go with it. Turns the ball over to Atlanta. Dominique Wilkins puts it home. Down to 6 seconds on the shot clock as Michael eyes Farrell, takes the jumper over him and hits it. He has 8 in the quarter, 18 in the game. 52-36, Atlanta by 16. Another Chicago turnover. They have turned the ball over 10 times in this first half. Scottie Pippen gets his 10th point.
was too difficult a shot. The possession was worth much more.
Willis backing in on Cartwright. Gets all the way into the baseline. Sends it out to Travis Mays. His shot over Jordan. He drills it. Mays now with 5.
There's a double team on Jordan. Leaves Armstrong wide open.
And he takes advantage of it, drilling the open jumper, giving him 6. 56-42 Atlanta. About a 5-second differential now, the shot clock and game clock, and Dominique Wilkins getting into the paint. And drew the foul. Remaining only fractions of a second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Nice catch there by Horace Grant. His first field goal of the night. He has 4. 58-44 Atlanta. With 5 seconds to go in the half. And the Bulls are going to get a chance for 2 more here. We're trying to take a little momentum back into the locker room if they can score again here. Michael trying to beat the clock. He did it last night against Cleveland. He couldn't do it tonight. And a very impressive first half of basketball.
For jumpers more than he used to, but that time he penetrated pretty good.
And Grant's going to have a chance for a 3-point play. Jay Armstrong comes away with a rebound. Bulls can now get within 10. Marlon Wiley got a hand on that one, but Michael Jordan recovers underneath the Cartwright for 2. He has 4, and Chicago has climbed to within 10 points of Atlanta's lead.
Well, when things get tight like this.
Travis Mays trying to stick to Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen left uncovered. Not a good idea. He has 12. It's an 8-point lead. Timeout Atlanta. Of course, some full court pressure applied by Chicago. Hawks beat it. Dominique Wilkins taking it into the hole, dishing it off underneath to Kevin Willis. And there's the first field goal for Atlanta in the third. Cartwright works on Rasmussen. Michael over Willis. He finds a way, doesn't he? 22 points for Jordan. 62-54, Atlanta by 8. And Chicago putting their own little run together here. 14 points for Scottie Pippen. 62-56. Atlanta's lead has been cut to 6 points.
Well, the problem is Dominique Wilkins is missing shots, staying at the other end, not coming back to match up with Scottie Pippen.
On the free throw line, he has 24 points on the night. 64-56. Atlanta's lead back up to 8 with 8 minutes remaining in the third. Michael is beginning to warm up. He has 24. 7 minutes remaining third quarter. 64-58 Atlanta. Mays over Jordan. He drills it. Travis Mays now has 7. Wilkins drills the jumper. Dominique now with 26.
Kevin Willis mad at himself. Should have put a little body on Horace Grant. Just tried to out-jump him.
Armstrong lost the ball on the way up. Kevin Willis comes away with it. Over to Travis Mays going up against Michael Jordan. And Travis Mays has 9 points. And that lead back up to 12. And a timeout's going to be called here by Chicago. Again tonight in rebounding. Dominique Wilkins from Kevin Willis. But there's Kevin Willis to put it back home.
Kevin Willis was out playing point guard that time. Should let Mookie Blaylock run the club.
They swing it around to Scottie Pippen in the corner against the jumper. Pippen now has 16. A turnover as Grant comes away with a steal, and Corey Williams.
Anytime you have that much pressure put on you, you don't want to try to make a pass. You want to make some kind of a dribble entry. There's a lot of pressure being put on.
73-65, Atlanta by 8. 2.5 minutes left in the third. Willis draws the double team. Mookie Blaylock takes the shot over Williams and drills it. Mookie Blaylock has 4 in the game. McRae swings it over to Armstrong. 8 seconds left to shoot it. Out it comes to Corey Williams.
You see the patience on the Chicago end.
Up by 7. Sanders over to Rasmussen. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Willis taking it along the baseline. Count the basket, and he drew the foul.
Pippen or Jordan on the court.
And the Hawks now can play for a final shot, leading it by 9. They led by 14 at the half. Chicago had cut that lead down to 6. Rasmussen for 3. A huge basket for Blair Rasmussen with time running out in the third quarter. And the Atlanta Hawks have built that lead back up to 12 points. They led by 14 at the half. They've only lost 2 points of that lead with 1 quarter to go here in Chicago. Almost stolen by Blaylock. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and Jordan's shot wouldn't go. Rebound knocked back outside to Paxson. Back to Michael again. He tries another one and makes this one. He has 26 points. Dominique Wilkins about to check in. Scottie Pippen left uncovered. Every time you do that, Scottie Pippen has made the Hawks pay. That's 18 points for Pippen, an 8-point lead for Atlanta. Mookie Blaylock from outside. That one wouldn't fall. Goes over the top of the backboard. Chicago's going to get it back. 10.5 minutes to go in the game. Atlanta leading it by 8. Michael in the paint. He has 28 points. Chicago has it back after the 15th Atlanta turnover. Oh, stolen away. Getting a hand in there, Jeff Sanders. Mookie Blaylock comes up with it. Couple of crucial possessions by Chicago, and they came up empty both times. Snoop Graham off the glass for 2.
Big basket.
His first 2 points of the night. Graham almost stole that one. An 8-point Atlanta lead. Scottie Pippen keeps finding a way to get wide open. He's got 20.
Extended pressure. Got to look up court.
And it worked for Chicago. Scottie Pippen has it. Chicago down by just 3. Stolen away by Atlanta. Snoop Graham over to Mookie Blaylock. He's going to bring it back outside. Bulls did a good job getting back on defense that time. Snoop Graham left uncovered. A 3-point basket for Snoop Graham.
That's the kind of thing that they can do almost every trip down the court, especially in transition like that, before the other team can get themselves organized defensively.
Hawks have hit a couple of huge threes. Rasmussen's late in the third quarter. Now Snoop Graham to build the lead back up to 6. And silencing the crowd a little bit with that one was Graham. But a nice pass from Jordan to Scott Williams gets him going again. Sanders down to 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Kevin Willis backing in against Williams off the little jump hook. Kevin Willis has his 24th point of the night. 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Wants the isolation again.
A 3 if it goes, and it does for Dominique Wilkins. He has 31. That builds that lead back up to 7 points in stadium. Wilkins draws the double. Wiley. Over to Snoop Graham. Down low to Willis. The jump hook good by Kevin Willis. He has 26. 11 of 14 from the field. There's the double on Jordan over to Pippen.
There's better rotation. Now come and help again.
Great move by Scottie Pippen. He muscled his way in to score his 22nd. 2. The Hawks lead. A 5-point lead.
Still like to see Blaylock in the game right now.
Jordan trying for the steal. Does. Feeds it back to Scottie Pippen. Timeout Atlanta. Chicago is back within 3. Still that big unit on the court for Chicago. With both B.J. Armstrong and John Paxson on the bench. A 3 as it goes. This time it didn't go, but there's Dominique Wilkins with a rebound and a putback. Michael spins around Mookie, spins around Wilkins. Stolen by Snoop Graham. 3-on-2 Atlanta break. Dominique Wilkins back to Graham. That's the fifth, and he drew the foul. And now you're starting to see the look in Atlanta's eyes that maybe they can hang on and win this one. Pippen again with that open jump shot.
Well, if you're going to...
2 minutes to go in the game. 98-94 Atlanta. Boy, Hawks were fortunate there. That ball came out to Blaylock, but he missed the shot. Down it comes to Scott Williams. Now Michael. Atlanta leading it by 4. Jordan into the paint. Count the basket, and he drew the foul. You can hardly hear yourself in here. Michael converts the 3-point play.
Now look for an early trap down here. They'll play man-to-man, and then sometimes they'll trap the first pass.
Mookie Blaylock, Michael Jordan being careful, but Mookie turns it over, and Chicago can take the lead here. They haven't led since the first quarter. Jordan, no. Williams, no. Williams, no. Pippen
measured it.
28 points for Scottie Pippen. Chicago has the lead back with 1:15 to go.
They're going to have to get the ball to Wilkins. He's the only one that can create a shot right now.
Five seconds left in the shot clock. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Snoop Graham. No, but he drew the foul.
Got to get open himself.
We're tied at 99. Snoop Graham trying to give Atlanta back the lead. And does. He hit them both. He has 10 points all in this quarter. Hawks lead it by 1. B.J. Armstrong back in there now for Chicago. He's in there with Pippen and Scott Williams and Horace Grant. And, of course, Michael.
Snoop Graham's trying to deny Michael the ball.
Into the paint. Ball stolen by Snoop Graham. Over to Mookie Blaylock. Blaylock gets it back to Graham.
They should use a timeout if they get themselves in trouble.
Dominique along the baseline.
That's 14 on the clock.
10 on the clock now. Blaylock takes it into the paint, dishing off to Sanders. He lost the ball, picked up by Michael. And now Chicago can play for a final shot.
You know, in these situations, you want anyone else to shoot it, but it's hard to stop that from happening.
Dominique
Wilkins. Like a block. He called a block.
Jump ball. Dominique Wilkins blocked it.
Oh, Pete. I don't believe it.
Timeout, Chicago.
Size.
A second to go.
Okay.
The Hawks leading it by 1.
So you look at the gap with... See, Jordan's going to control this tip. He may try to go inside to Scott Williams, but there's a gap with Grant and Armstrong. If he can put it in that gap, one of them's going to get a clean shot. He
Tip
tried.
controlled by Atlanta, and the Atlanta Hawks have defeated the Chicago Bulls
great win. That is
for the
a great
first
win.
time since December 13th, 1988 in Chicago. Our final score, the Hawks 100, the Chicago Bulls 99. And as difficult as it is to bounce back after losing a game at home on the road, it's almost impossible to lose your home opener and then come to Chicago and win your first game of the year.